wrong. I don't know how you flip it around.
Look what around. Hold on, I'm about to tell you what it looks like. No, it's not even on for real. Oh, the camera. Make sure your shade isn't closed. You know how you got the cover on your camera?
Girl, duh.
Girl.
But you see how now you can see? Okay.
Yes. So I can see.
But you can see this
Oh
pole.
yeah, I am already.
Okay, here, where you were sitting at, so I can see. Nah, that ain't a good angle.
For which one? The YouTube?
At the front of YouTube.
So what
Because
I'm
it's blocking. I'm gonna send it to you on your phone so you can see what it looks like.
what if I do it like that?
Because the camera pole is blocking it.
But this is more
Just hang
important.
down to it. Yeah, that is more important. You damn right.
Till we figure it out.
Okay, look at your phone because I just sent you what it looked like. You see how the pole is there? So when you're sitting in the chair, the pole is blocking you completely. And the GoPro is on your face, literally.
And you angle the GoPro like aiming that way or that way.
Like which
So we
way?
get like a wide screen of both of
Okay,
them.
hold on. Oh yeah, I could do it this way.
So is he gonna have them two cutting us off
Which one cutting us off?
on both of them, the tablet and the phone? They got us cut off.
Wait, no, wait. Hold on. Okay. Who's cutting us off? You gotta
Yeah.
come. Wait, hold on, honey. You probably don't got more.
That's good.
You got like this,
Yes.
try to scoot up. Yeah.
Thumbs
And
up.
move this over. But don't move up. Just move this. Oh, yeah. Sit right here. Okay. What
That's
everything's
perfect.
looking like?
That looks good.
How about
All
my
right, now,
camera? Cause I got that light. How about that camera for YouTube?
YouTube is bright. We can fix that.
YouTube
TikTok is
widescreen,
good.
so it's
Hang up the phone. Go live on Instagram so I can see.
I am live on Instagram.
Where you live on Instagram at?
On the page.
Which page? Oh, never mind. Hold on. All right, I'm on here. All right, this angle is good too.
So you ready?
Hmm?
We ready?
Yep, we ready.
Okay. You ready, Chu?
All right, rock out, y'all.
I love you.
All right, love you later.
Okay. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all I had to get this right for my boy Chewy, okay? First of all, what happened? I can't you got
Oh,
stop cutting up. I
oh shit!
can't listen to
Let's
that.
cut that down. Damn,
So listen, y'all. Chewy was the first person I ever did a skit with. Like I've ever did a skit. He was the first person I really wanted to work with him, and I was able to work with him. And now we're friends and we do skits together. So he's going to tell us a little bit about himself. So first, let them know your name and where you're from.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Big Chew Atlanta's own Playboy Chew. on all social platforms as the real Chewy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well-known actor, well-known comedian. Been doing this shit for 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying? I dibble and dabble into some of everything. I'm in the entertainment industry, just overall. I do some of everything. So,
Okay, so that's what you do for a living, though, acting.
entertainer,
Okay,
entertainer, entertainer. I do music, acting, all of that.
okay. So how long have you been acting and directing?
Acting and directing. Acting. I've been acting for 10 years. 10 years directing. I want to say six. I've been
Okay.
directing for 6 years. I shot my first film in 2019, but you know what I'm saying, had to scrap that film, and then I want to say like 2 years later, I shot my first like official film called "That's Just My Baby Daddy." Put that out. It was a success. So yeah, yeah.
Okay, so and I was gonna ask you that. I was gonna say, what was your first movie you ever wrote and directed? So out of those two, which one was like your favorite one?
I mean, of course, that's just my baby daddy because I got to complete it. I got to put
Right.
it out. You know. But it wasn't my that wasn't my first film ever written. You know, I was writing films since I was in high
So
school.
what was your first film that you ever wrote, if you can remember?
I wrote my first film in high school.
For real. So
Yeah,
how
I
old were
just
you?
never. I was like 15. I just never, took action on it. Just never put it into effect.
Do you remember what it was about?
It was a parody of Ed, Ed and Eddie. It was a hood movie.
That sounds dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was gonna be like a real live action of Ed, Ed and Eddie, in the hood and shit like
So
that.
would you describe your character as a content creator? Like, do you take certain pieces of them?
I mean, I just at the time, like yeah, I would just like compare it to like real life situations and stuff like that. But I can't find that script for nothing in the world, so I really don't remember how it went and stuff like that. But I definitely remember that was the first script I ever wrote.
Okay.
But I've written several scripts. It's just that's just my baby daddy was the first one that I like actually put into action and just really
Had production and
had production
everything.
and I actually went through with it. Like it actually went through. It was no bullshit behind the scenes. It
So
went
where
through.
can people still watch it to this day?
Yeah, they can go on MJ on Network. You can go on New Magic Productions. You can find it on there. But truth be told, I got something bigger and better planned for it. So
Pop your shit. So like what? Like what?
I'm not gonna speak on too much, but that's just my baby daddy. We definitely revamping that, and we doing it on a bigger, larger scale. So be on the lookout for that. That's just my baby daddy.
Okay. So what do you prefer to do more, acting or directing?
Directing because I just like being hands on, and I like being in control of the production.
You like having full
Yeah,
creative.
I mean, but I love acting though. It's just in me. Like I love it all. I can't decide. I can't. If you put them all in front of me, acting, directing, music. If you put them all in front of me, as which would you rather do? I couldn't decide between the two. I love them all equally. I love
That's
them
what's
all
up.
equally.
Okay. So I see you always throwing parties. So tell me about that.
Mm.
Is you a party promoter? Where did that start? Like,
Uh, I threw my first ever part. Like as far as like successful parties, I threw my
mhm.
first ever successful party. I think in like 2021, I had a '90s party, and that shit went crazy. So it was
Really?
just like ever since then, and that was just me playing around with it. It was just, it was my birthday. I was like, I want to do, '90s thing. I love the '90s era.
Hmm.
So I did that, and then I really started like make a career out of it. I think I want to say like 2022. I had a Playboy Mansion party that went crazy.
Okay.
I had two pajama parties. Like I'm from here. I'm
Yeah, because
from
you
here.
always be hitting
Yeah,
me up. Talk what you doing. You always hosting
yeah.
a party. I'm like,
Uh huh.
this man be hosting parties. He
Uh
be
huh.
doing content, directing movies. I just think that is so dope. Like,
Yeah, I'm from here, so like everybody know me. So it's just
okay.
when I put the word out, hey, boom, boom, we having this such and such. Whoop, whoop. If I put the word out, hey, we here, folks popping out.
He do be lit. I ain't gonna hold you. My friend be lit. Period.
Hmm.
Okay, so I see you done unlocked this new character called Playboy Chew. Tell
Hmm.
me more about it. Is it a character or what is it? Because you're rapping, but
Hmm.
Like, is it a character that you're trying to portray while you're acting, or but this is who you are?
Playboy Chew is a mixture of who I am. It's a mixture of fantasy, and it's a mixture of fantasy, reality, and just what people need to hear. Playboy Chew is like all of that wrapped in one. Everybody got a good side to them. Everybody got a dark side to them. Playboy Chew is all of that wrapped in one. You know what I'm saying? I could be that lovable ladies man playboy. I could be that dark street hood nigga. I can be that. You know what I'm saying? That wild party guy. I can be. You know what I'm saying? I could be that. You know what I'm saying? Weed smoking pothead alien. Playboy Chew is some of all that wrapped in one. So it's just be on the lookout for more of that. Yeah, y'all go stream my new single, Fuck Friends, cause it's
Oh,
fuck
well,
friends,
pop
you know
your
what I'm
shit.
saying?
What? Wait a minute. What made you come up with that title?
Man, it was just I felt like it was needed. It was literally going through it with a lot of friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just and I hope the solid ones please don't take offense to the title because a lot of people has, you know what I'm saying? And when I
Look,
say
a
fuck
hurt
friends,
dog is
yeah,
gonna holler. That's how I feel. I don't be clearing
a
nothing
hit
up.
dog is gonna holler. You feel what I'm
Yes, all
saying?
the
So
time.
a hit dog gonna holler. So it's like if you never wronged me, I never wronged you. A title like "fuck friends" shouldn't offend you. But for those, you know what I'm saying, who has wronged me and shit, and all I've ever been is solid. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of any time I've ever fucked anybody over for real, for real.
I'm still your friend.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type you keep it solid with me, I'm gonna keep it solid with
Right.
you. But fuck friends was just it was something I needed to get off my chest, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just drop it because like yeah, I dropped it as a single, but I don't really look at it as a single. I just look at it as like it's just here. I recorded it and dropped it the same week. Yeah, I was like
And
here.
you didn't even like tell nobody. You just was like, "Hmm."
Yeah, I was just like here.
Yeah, because that's
Like,
how it popped up. I'm scrolling. I'm like, where this come from? We're in the
hmm
studio now, so it
hmm
was very unexpectedly, but I liked it. I just thought it was like maybe a character like rapping, but like you know how people don't like to say what they really want to say, so they
hmm
have like a character that
hmm
would say the things that people don't really want to hear, but it's just a
hmm
character. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I wanted to know more about that. That was dope.
hmm
So you about to start pursuing your rapping more now?
I mean, I look at it as like this. I don't wanna make any announcements and I don't wanna make any promises, but I definitely I'm not putting no limits on anything anymore. Because I was doing music before, acting, comedy, directing, and all of that. Like I was rapping as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was
Right,
writing and rapping as a kid. It's just acting just really came knocking on my door for real. And it was
right.
just like acting was a thing that's just like everybody I always knew I was a character. I always knew that like I had personality. So it was
Yeah,
just
you are funny.
yeah, acting was one of them things. I ain't finna say it was handed, it wasn't nothing handed to me, but it was just like opportunities just here. Like and I'm like, hey shit, I'm not turning down an opportunity, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, I don't want to just sit here and be like, yeah, man, I'm rapping from now on, da 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 da. Like, nah, like it's just it ain't no limits to what I can do. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get when it comes to me. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. You ain't lying.
hmm
Okay, let's see. Tell me something that you know how to do that nobody know you know how to do.
I can dance.
For real?
Uh huh.
What kind of dance? Like the in school?
No, like I can pop like a little bit. I can joke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
The G
really?
walk, yeah. When the Memphis shit, yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that. Um, I know I do like seductive dancing, like on no male stripper shit, but
Oh,
like
because you see how the others say,
yeah,
what?
not like on no male
We're
stripper
in the
shit, but I
all the
can
queens and men going
I can
on.
definitely grind and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym lately and shit. Like if you would have met me like 2, 3 years ago, I was chubby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I seen some little pictures.
I was chubby, so like I never felt comfortable dancing. Like I probably was like on the chunky side for like 3, 4 years or something. You know what I'm saying? So
I had that face.
I never felt comfortable dancing in front of people for real. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I had all this belly, you know what I'm saying? So it was just, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. And then I don't know. Like I used to be like one of them dudes like just too cool to be dancing in front of people, but now like it's like ain't no such thing as being too cool. I
I
love
know
it.
that's right.
I love it.
No such thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
You see me
so
in them clubs. You see me in them parties.
Chewy, look, Chewy be having me outside. Okay, that's what I say. I don't know what people problems what they be having with you, but I've never see. Here's the thing, too. People gotta understand. If you do know that I have a certain flaw, don't pick it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, just
Mm-hmm.
don't pick it. Like, if you my friend and you might know something, then it just walk away because you know that this might happen. I might say this, but you know me and you putting me in an uncomfortable situation. So when I'm friends with people, I just keep it respectful. Like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
trying to go to the limits. Like, I don't know. I just feel like people just need to respect, the way people feel and think, and that's it.
I feel like honestly, like not to cut you off, I feel like honestly, I was just like a little too humble. You know what I mean? Like to the point
Yep.
where I was letting a lot of people into my energy. So when I sit back and think of, back on fake friends and just the people who wronged me in the past years, I really look at it as like, my fault. Like I look at it like the accountability part of it. Like, I
Because
just,
you knew.
yeah, like I allow a lot of people into my circumference and a lot of people into my energy. So it was just like where it was just like allowing a lot of shit to linger on, you feel what I'm saying, without being
Right.
corrected. So, you know what I mean? Like I really don't place that blame on anybody but myself. But it's like moving forward, it's just like I know how to move. But fuck friends was just all of that laid out on the table for everybody. Like that wasn't just for me. That's why you don't hear no name drops. You don't hear no specific stories. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you, I may give you like little key details and stuff like that, but I made it so universal for everybody to feel it. Like everybody
Right.
who's ever been through
So,
with something
right.
with somebody, they like, damn, like people DMing me like, bro, like it's real, yeah, bro, like Toddy fake ass nigga, like, bro, I just went through it with my homeboy and shit, like, shit, crazy.
People definitely going through things right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, who is your favorite actor?
Denzel Washington.
I'm glad.
Without a
Now,
doubt,
Sasha, you heard
without a doubt.
this question we got, he better know it because you like Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you could do a movie with anybody, it would be Denzel Washington.
Yes, sir.
So Denzel Washington, if you out here looking, just so happen to see my, podcast, this young man right here is amazing. Okay, he would
Mm-hmm.
love to be. He'll even take a skit. If
I
y'all
would
could just
kill it.
do a skit.
I would kill it.
Okay, so I think we got enough of who you are as a person and everything. Are you ready to play any games like personal? So no, this is not personality. It's a personality game, guys. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just giving his fans, his supporters, a little insight about who you are a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So hold on, cause y'all know I am recording by myself. So okay. So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
So this game is called This or That. It's a personality game. You just can pick either or you can pick both.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Sneakers or boots.
Sneakers.
Okay. Beard or clean shave.
Both.
You
I look
do
good with
both?
both.
Oh shit.
I feel like I look good with both. I look I, both.
Okay. Hey Bronx. Hey y'all. Okay. Football or basketball.
Basketball because I can't play neither one. I wasn't really a sports person, but
Really?
if I had to choose one, like I come a little close to being a little good at basketball.
Okay. Steak or pizza.
Pizza.
Okay.
I don't eat beef.
Oh yeah. Okay. Action movie or comedy.
Comedy. I love to laugh.
Okay, me too. Money or fame.
They both they both like kind of take a toll on people. But if I had to choose, I'd definitely choose money. But like, because it's like, what's the name without the what's the name
Right.
without the fortune? Like I feel like that's
But you
even
can
more
have
miserable.
fortune without having fame.
But guess what? You're comfortable.
Yeah.
You look. You can be comfortable doing what you love to do, and have the fortune, and be very successful and rich doing it, and not be famous doing it.
Right.
But you're still comfortable. So
Right.
I would choose money, even though money isn't everything,
Okay.
and fame isn't everything.
There's nothing wrong with your answer. A PS5 or Xbox.
Xbox. Xbox was the shit.
So
I
you were
love
more
it.
are you a gamer now?
I'm not necessarily a gamer, but like when I do play games, like, I love Xbox. Like Xbox,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's a difference.
Yeah, it's a different.
Okay. So road trips or flights.
I've taken more road trips than flights, and road trips are more intimate when you with the right people. So I would
Right.
choose road trips, but I definitely want to go on more flights.
Okay. Yeah, because you get there quicker.
Hmm.
Loyalty or honesty.
Loyalty is honesty, so I choose loyalty.
Okay. Fast car or luxury car.
Luxury car. I want to
Okay.
find a thing.
Whiskey or beer.
Neither.
Okay. So you don't drink beer or liquor. Okay.
I mean, well, yeah, I drink liquor.
But what
That's what
kind of
whiskey
liquor?
is.
I mean, yeah, it's just a dark.
I
I'm
thought.
not. I'm not mistaken, but whiskey is a liquor, but it's a type like a dark.
Damn, I feel slow as heck. I thought whiskey was like a form of beer or some shit. Like,
No, whiskey is actually a liquor. Yeah,
okay, well, I
like
choose
people be
whiskey then,
okay.
because I fuck some Casamigos up.
I can I can Netflix binge or night out.
Netflix binge with the right person. I
Okay.
mean, hold on,
No,
wait.
Netflix binge or night out. It don't matter if you with somebody, if you by yourself.
But then again, though, Netflix ain't been having no interesting shit lately, though. For real, I'm dead at like Netflix used to be the shit, but I ain't really been having no interesting shit. I'd rather both though. Like we have a night out and we take it to the crib and goddamn go crazy.
Okay. So be feared or be respected.
Fear really is respect when you think of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how we
Because you
fear.
got it. Because
Yeah,
people respect you, so they fear.
yeah. Like people could respect you like as a human being, but like they don't like if they don't have any type of fear in you, they will try you or they will
Yeah, they
cross
will
you.
disrespect you.
Just like how we fear God because we respect Him. Like fear
Right.
is respect. So like if I had to choose, it would be fear. You know?
Okay. Online fame or real life influences.
Real life
I
influences
know
because
that's
that's what
right.
I really have.
Because we exactly. See, that's
That's what I really
you want to
have.
pop
So
your
I
shit.
don't.
Pop your shit.
It's a difference between online fame and real life influence. Just like she took the right terminology right out of my mouth. A lot of y'all is only popping online.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are not talking about shit in real life. And I hate to put it that way, but y'all are nobodies in real life. So them follower accounts y'all have and shit, that shit don't mean
It
shit.
don't equal to money.
It don't equal the
And
money.
I rather have what is it? I rather have
Quality
quantity
than
than
quantity.
quantity.
She
Okay.
said, I'd rather have quality than quantity.
I'm telling you, for real.
For real.
Okay. So be a hero or a villain.
A hero.
Okay. Work hard or work smart.
Work smart.
Okay. Win every argument or avoid all conflict.
Win every argument because life is full of arguments. Even though,
And you
like,
want to
I'm
win
not
them
an
all.
argumentative person, but when you really think about it, every debate, every conversation, all of that is an argument. And I really read somewhere where like we have to like not run from arguments. You
I
know,
mean, well, yeah. I mean, I'm a communicator, but I don't want to. I feel like if we get to a point where we can't come to an even ground, then I don't have
hmm
any. I don't want to keep talking because now we're not letting each other talk. We're not hearing each other out, so we're not going to get nowhere.
of course, them people who don't want to listen and they like feel like they gotta over talk you and all that stuff, and then like hell yeah, but like it is like a point where like like if somebody's saying something about you that's not true and you just agreeing with it just because you want to avoid the argument or you just don't really feel like talking, you kind of like you bringing it into life.
Oh, because I don't
Yeah,
address nothing.
you say you don't address nothing.
No.
No, I'm saying if you agree to it, then you're bringing it to life. If they say you're this or you that or you did this and then you know you didn't do that and you just
But
like
then, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not about to address it. So just because I didn't address it, it's gonna be left at that. I'm the bad guy because
no, no,
I'm.
no, ain't left it you the bad guy and shit. Like I feel like it just opened doors for more problems. But you know what I mean though, them people who just be agreeing and shit just to avoid an argument and shit.
But what's wrong with that? What if they just don't want to argue? What if they just don't want to argue?
Because that just means you giving that person the power.
No,
Because
that means you know you heard that terminology. You can't argue with yourself.
No, I know. Like certain people. So
And
I'll
then
be
you might
like,
say something. That person might say something that they know. Like me, I know I got a mouth, right?
yeah,
So if if I'm arguing with somebody and I know damn well like it ain't that deep, I'ma say I'ma agree too. Like all right, because I know me. I might say something that we is never gonna be ever. That is no
I'll
more.
be like, fuck you, bro, or whatever, bro. But I ain't gonna be like, yeah, you're right, da da da, just to avoid
But
it.
if they right,
That's a
see, but
difference.
that's the thing. If they right, they right.
Oh no, if they right, then it's like then you gotta come to your truth. You gotta live in your truth. And like I was saying, like I say this all the time, the truth is never pretty. The truth never feels good when you first
Mhm.
hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's the truth, then that's something that you gotta accept. And us as human beings, we hate to hear the truth because it hurts. You feel what I'm saying? But if somebody's saying something about you, like say they know they in the wrong, but they trying to rid themselves of that guilt and shit and trying to put it off on you. If you agree to it, then it's gonna come to life. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know.
That's
I
kind of like a sign of fear. You know what I'm saying?
that you just
That
walk
you don't
away.
wanna argue and you don't wanna stand for what you believe in.
Yeah, but not everything you gotta stand for. You gotta pick your battles.
No, true. But now, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to say fuck it, ain't nothing wrong with saying fuck it to a person that just don't want to listen or try to overtalk you or try to like, cause
Mm-hmm.
some people is that stubborn.
Right.
So I'll be like, fuck you, bro, or whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm
Okay. So
saying?
you get the difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a big difference. It's a big difference.
Okay. So
It's a
I
big
just
difference.
wanted to
But
know
agreeing
that.
is kind of like being passive. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You
True.
kind of fearing that person in a way.
True.
Even
Okay.
if you know you don't fear that person, it's just kind of it's a sign of fear, and then it just becomes like a whole worse situation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I can dig it. I can
Hmm.
respect it.
Yeah,
All right, so we're gonna play Black Card Revoke. I gotta see if you black enough to keep your black card, okay?
that's it.
Before we start, I want to shout out all my sponsors that I have, especially my sponsor, Crew Life. That's the outfit that I had on. He's my new official sponsor. Y'all make sure y'all follow him at is I think it's the owner Crew Life on IG, but he's tagged on my page. McCarty Air, that's little bootsy drink, is over here. Um, see,
You said that's
he,
Boosie joint.
yeah, you like drinking?
I drink a little bit.
You want to try
What's it
it?
called? Macardia.
McCarty.
Macardia. I try a
Only
little bit.
two people tried it.
I try a little bit.
Okay, tell me what it tastes like. Cause one
For
person
some
told me
reason,
say something.
you
It's
know what I realized? A lot of rappers liquor be ass. I don't know why.
well, taste it. Let's
Like
see.
Bumbu. I
Taste it.
oh, you want
You
to
got to do the fountain. Cause I'm gonna start having to get some shots for y'all. Cause people
for
don't be
real.
drinking. This be random.
Right. I ain't no drinker like that, but I do a little. It's straight.
You like
It's
it?
straight. It ain't that
What?
strong, but it's straight.
It's not strong, so
It's
you
not that
like
strong.
strong liquor.
I like strong liquor, but not that strong.
Oh God. Okay. Shout out to my bestie and my manager, Sasha. She always makes sure that I'm on point with my questions and making sure I'm set up right and everything. So I do appreciate her so much. Okay, so you ready for these black card revoke
Hmm.
questions?
That's good.
Okay. Now this one right here is gonna have you going because me and her did not even know this. I don't even know if y'all know this. This might be I'm just breaking the first news here on Popular Shit Talk Podcast. Ready?
What? I'm ready.
Who was Stevie Wonder's happy birthday song about? Hold on, I'm gonna read you all the choices, okay?
Okay.
A. His mother.
Okay.
B. Martin Luther King Jr. C. His daughter. D. Nelson Mandela.
You say his mom, his daughter,
Martin Luther
Martin Luther
King
King
Jr.
Jr.
Nelson Mandela
When you say Martin Luther King
Jr.
Jr., okay. The one we all know. Okay.
Martin Luther King.
I think I want to go with. I don't know why, but I think I want to go with Nelson Mandela.
Nope. Bah, bah, bah. I can't wait to get my little sound thing. Guess what?
What?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Damn.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Me either.
It's so crazy because I read some about Stevie Wonder. Something. I think he related to
He
the
relate.
Jackson family.
He related to them.
The Jackson family. I think he related to the Jackson family. So if you would have said one of the Jacksons, I would have definitely went for that answer. But I think I read that somewhere.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. So that's a cool one. Okay. Who smiles in your face while all the time trying to take your place? Who? You didn't
Backstabber. Come on
even
now.
let me do it. Well, I'm still gonna read the answers. You will hear it.
Yep.
Your coworker. A. B. People at the church. C. Backstabbers. D. False friends. He was right.
Backstabbers. Come on now. You know that's
Okay, since you Denzel Washington fan,
yeah.
right? This one right
Hmm.
here about to show us how much of a Denzel Washington fan you are. How many Spike Lee movies has Denzel Washington played in?
Shit.
I'm gonna give you the count. How many? I mean, A, two, B, three, C, four, D, five.
I'm gonna go with five.
Damn,
What?
four.
No, no, no. You he in a new Spike Lee movie.
We ain't wait.
He in a new Spike Lee movie.
We ain't counting.
Mo better.
If it just I don't know how old these cards is,
He
but
in a whole new Spike Lee movie. So you gotta count
nah,
that one's about to come out. You can look it
nah,
up. Mo Better
nah,
Blues, Malcolm X,
nah.
Mo Better Blues, Malcolm X, He Got Game, Inside Man, and it's another one. I think it's that new one that about to
Okay,
come
we're
out.
not counting. We're not counting the new one. It's four. You was right. I was like, damn, he really almost had you counted four, and then something in your heart said.
Nah, for real. I literally just read it said Denzel and Spike Lee reunite after 12 years or
Well,
some
if it
shit like
happened
that.
last month, then you can't. Okay.
I still
You
want that
got
one.
your cards. You got your cards. You wasn't too far off. Okay. Now this one is just uh majority rules. What was your favorite candy from back in the day? A. Now and laters. B. Sugar babies. C. Mike and Nights. Or D. Chico sticks.
Now later, I never liked Chico sticks.
You ain't like Chico sticks? I
Hell no. Them
love
shits was
Chico.
nasty as hell to me. Mike and Ice was cool, but they was just got tired of them bitches real quick. And what was the other one? Sugar babies. I
Yeah.
never liked them shits.
You ain't like sugar baby?
I ain't never
Damn.
liked
You don't
them
like
shits.
chocolate then?
No, I love chocolate. It's just I went into that. Like my
Too
favorite chocolate
sticky.
was Twix,
Uh,
Snickers, White Hershey. White Hershey was that shit.
okay, so this one right here is majority rules. Back in the day, your family was moving on up if they had one of these items. A. Convertible. B. Washer and dryer. C. Console record player. D. Color TV. I'm gonna say for me, maybe a color TV or a convertible.
Back in the day, you said a
Yeah.
color TV, convertible, and what else?
Washer and dryer, console record player.
Nah, it was to us. It was definitely a convertible. If you got a convertible, you was that
Yeah,
nigga.
you
You
was.
was that dude.
You
Like,
was.
cause ain't nothing like a day like this, like a hot ass day, where the sun just beaming and you just riding down, you just cruising. You got that vert top, just
Right.
man. You was it's still like that to this day.
Yeah.
Like a convertible, you that nigga. Like you look like the shit with a convertible.
True.
For real.
True. Okay. What phrase was said at the end of every sentence back in the day? You ready?
Hmm.
A. Oh, sucky, sucky. B. You dig. C. Right on. D. Show you right.
They said all them shits back in the day.
Yeah,
Just not in our
it's
times.
just majority
Not in
rules.
our times.
Yeah, not in ours,
You
but
say all sucky sucky, show you right,
you
right
did.
on.
I remember right on. Damn, that's telling how old I am. But I do remember people saying right on and show you right.
I remember them saying all them shits. For real, like it just was different times. I remember them saying all them shits. For real.
You ready? What's something that your grandparents made that left for older? Wait, I gotta say it. I gotta say it. Don't. What's something that your grandparents made that left for older you'll never forget? A. Pig's feet. B. Fried fish. C. Chitlins. D. Hog head cheese.
Chilling. I was like, I wonder if that one gonna come up. As soon as you said pig,
Oh
as soon as you said pig feet, I was like, I wonder if she gonna say chitlins. My folks used to fuck
my
some
god!
chitlins up,
Wait,
bro.
my godmama said when I was little, I would cry if they were taking me to the grocery store.
Hmm.
I would cry when they got that bucket. I cried.
Bro,
Oh my
them chitlins used to have the whole fucking
god!
house stinking
Yes,
because
they were
the kitchen
smelly.
was right next to the like front door and shit. So it was just like, man, that shit used to be hell.
Oh my
We would always goddamn just be waiting in the back for them to be done goddamn cooking that
god!
shit. I'm
Right.
glad they never forced us to
But
eat that shit. I never ate
I
chitlins
ate
before.
it before.
I never ate chitlins. I ate gizzards and turkey necks before, but
Okay.
I never had chitlins
I
before.
had chitlins. Now I ain't gonna lie. I had it with some hot sauce, but I think what it is now I know the difference. My grandma used to make it, and and the smell was gone.
Yo.
But when you still smell it, that means it's not clean.
Hmm.
So I guess if you eat them, if it's cooked right, then you won't have the smell. Okay, here one. Grandma shared way too much when she A walked around in that pointy bra. B had you wash her back. C left her teeth out soaking. D save her bath water for you.
Left her teeth out. I think
Yeah.
our great grandma used to do that. Hated that
Leave
shit.
it in that little pink container thing.
In the glass,
In the glass.
that
Oh,
clear
like back in the
glass,
day.
clear glass should have on clear glass, and then you just see the teeth just.
Oh, she was bougie with it.
Uh-uh,
Okay.
I don't like that shit.
What happened if you broke a mirror in your house? A. She'll whoop your behind. B. You'll never find true love. C. She'll tell daddy. D. You'll have 7 years of bad luck.
The last one,
Yeah.
we were superstitious as fuck. So
For real? What's
we
one that your family would say?
yeah. The mirror was like the mirror was like the like worst one out of all of
I
them.
know.
Like that was like the one we was the most afraid
Yeah.
of. But the fuck. Oh, when you it was
Sweet.
dumb shit. If somebody swept your feet,
You going to
you had to
jail?
spit. You had to
Yeah,
spit
that
on a
nasty
broom.
ass shit.
You had to spit on the broom if somebody swept your foot.
Yes, I thought that was nasty.
What was the other one? If you spilled salt, you had to throw it over your shoulder. You remember that shit?
I heard it, but I didn't understand what it was for.
If you spilled salt, you had to throw it over your shoulder. Something like that.
I know if somebody was talking about you, I mean, if your ear was itching, somebody was talking about you, and if your hand was itching, you was getting money.
I mean, I always knew that the hands, fingers itching was money.
Well, what
But
happened?
if
Because
your eye was twitching,
somebody talking about
yeah,
you.
that's the one we heard. If your
Okay.
eye twitching, somebody
Well, I
talking about
want. They need to bring back the itch in the hand because my hands be itching.
my fingers.
Where the money at? The
They itch
money.
for that paper.
Okay, let's see. Now this one might be pushing it, but we going to see anyway. This one was I read it to Sasha. I read it to my manager, y'all. She was like, he might know. Which old school athlete had the most swag? A. Sugar Ray Leonard. B. Joe Frazier. C. Muhammad Ali. D. Walter Payton. Walter Payton.
Oh, you said Sugar Ray Leonard, Walter Payton,
Muhammad Ali and
Joe
Joe Frazier.
Frazier.
Who you think that was flying?
Oh shit.
I was.
I want to go with Sugar Ray Leonard because wasn't the movie Harlem Nights about him?
I think so.
And he was clean.
I think so. You might. Yeah, I was gonna say Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
And Joe Frazier was kind of fly.
Cause Joe Frazier had that check. He was selling no, not grills, but he was selling something on the side, like yeah, like a whole different business and shit.
Whew. Okay, so we about to move on to our mental. This is the last segment of the show, guys. This is one of my favorite parts of the show because although we have fun, we laugh. You know, I gotta check into the mental because I'm very big on mental health. Because a lot of people out here walking out here mental as hell. Y'all need pills, okay? I cannot keep walking around like this. So, since I'm so deep and dearly rooted in talking about mental health, this is a mental health segment. So, before we start, would you like to give any shout outs? You could talk about any projects that you got coming out. Let us know right here, like pop your shit.
Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go stream my new single, Fuck Friends.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be on the lookout for that new That's Just My Baby Daddy and shit. We got that in the works and shit. Y'all just stay tuned. I ain't gonna speak on too much of that. More skits coming y'all way, more movies coming y'all way. Um I don't want to speak on too much and shit, but I got a lot of shit coming y'all way, man. This shit go way past more than skits and shit. Um a nigga birthday coming up and shit. So you know what
Okay,
I'm
when your
saying?
birthday?
The 29th.
Oh, down be outside like a rock star. Jesus Christ. I
Shit.
just can't. Y'all don't let me live.
Shit, cause everybody birthday be
Everybody
back to back.
is birthday back to
Back to
back.
back.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Tell us about your parties. You throwing any parties or anything?
shit, I know it's kind of last minute. I'm trying to put something together for my birthday and shit. So if you know anybody who you know what
What
I'm
you
saying?
need? Come on, tell us. What we
Any
need?
venues, any goddamn spots, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You get a kickback popping. Y'all know it don't take me that much time to goddamn get around
He is
everybody
the
else and
man,
shit.
though, for real, for
You
real.
know what I'm saying? If y'all can let me know a week in advance and shit, we can get this shit cracking. Let a nigga know something. Let a
Okay,
nigga know
and I'll
something.
be looking out for you too. So,
Hmm.
all right,
Shout out to my boo, Bronze. Shout out to my boo, Bronzy
Brian.
and shit for staying down,
Yes,
being
that's my
solid,
boo.
being there from day one and shit, supporting the movement and shit,
Yes, you
being
do.
behind the movement. You know what I'm saying? Just being a solid ass individual overall.
Yes, I love me some Brian. They so cute together. Any more shout outs?
Oh shit, man! Shout out to my son, man. Shout out to
Okay.
my son. Shout out to my baby boy, man. The king, man. I love you, and
Oh,
I can't wait till we can start being together more. I just
oh,
I just saw him after like 3 months, like 2 weeks ago.
for real.
Uh huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope and pray that things will get better and you'll be able to
Mhm.
see him more
I got a
frequently.
song for him too, but we ain't gonna speak
Oh,
on
okay. Well,
it. Yeah.
we'll
Uh
come back and have you back because I'm
huh. Uh
definitely, y'all, I'm definitely doing a reunion.
huh.
So I'm doing like a season one reunion. That's why I don't want to spill the beans, but I won't be here too long. Hopefully, I will be in a bigger spot because I feel like I'm growing now and it's starting to show. So, yeah. But okay, let's get to this mental health. And this is the last part of the segment. And yeah. So, okay, what part of acting, let me see, what part of the acting grind do you feel people underestimate the most mentally and emotionally?
Mentally and emotionally, the fact that you got to get out of your own head,
Right.
the fact that you got to put aside all your personal struggles, all of your personal personal frustrations, your personal experiences, that you got to set aside all of that to tap into this character and dive into what they're going through, and the fact that you gotta literally. I tell people all the time, you gotta literally be crazy to be an actor.
Yeah, you
And it,
do, because you gotta turn into that person,
yeah,
and whatever that character is, you can't be judgmental.
yeah,
You have to do it.
and then you have to deal with all your insecurities because we all, as human beings, have insecurities. We all have like we all kind of self conscious about something about ourselves because we are the only ones inside of our own bodies.
Right.
So you gotta you gotta get past all of that. You gotta get past all of you know what I'm saying your personal struggles and you know what I'm saying and be able to deliver. And it's an energy thing.
True.
And you have to deal with other energies on set.
Yeah, you do.
So I feel like that those are the biggest things that people underestimate when it comes to acting, when it comes to actors. Like they don't be understanding. We be having the hardest job in show
Yeah,
business.
it is. No, it is.
We
It
be having
really
the
is.
hardest
And
job in
then you
show
up,
business.
like I'm on set right now. I was working from 10 to like 2 in the morning sometimes,
Hmm.
and I'm doing makeup, wardrobe, styling, but I'm not
Hmm.
gonna lie, it is fun. So my mama
Hmm.
is right. Like when you're doing what you love, it's not a job.
And patience.
Yeah, you definitely,
You gotta have
because
patience.
the money not gonna come right away. Like that's what I'm transparent. I could tell y'all. for me, the money ain't coming, but the opportunities is there. So if you keep grinding, one of those things gonna have to come, but you gotta keep grinding. Like I always tell people, I never met a unsuccessful, a person that wasn't consistent win. You get what I'm saying? Because if
Mm-hmm.
you're consistent all the time, you're gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not, you're gonna win. Just keep doing it. If you keep going to the same store every day, they're gonna figure out what this person want. Then they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna start wondering what this person want. You just
Mm-hmm.
gotta be a familiar. You gotta keep putting it in their
You gotta
face.
literally be willing to not get paid for this for 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, for real, for
Because
real.
a lot of people be thinking, oh, I'm gonna jump into this, I'm gonna automatically get paid, I'm gonna automatically be booking shows. No, it don't work like that. You gotta literally be ready to put in the work,
Yeah,
literally ready to put in that groundwork, that footwork, and is that's where the real tests come in at. These
yeah,
people be wanting shortcuts. They be wanting to skip steps, and ain't no skipping steps.
yeah. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. Okay, I like that. Okay, have you ever felt like you had to smile for the camera while breaking down? How do you manage that?
You said while breaking down.
Hmm.
You mean like inside?
Yeah, you
Like
know how like say if you got a role that you probably going through it and that role is like kind of touching on that. How do you separate the two? Like how are you able to play that role? And I mean you gotta turn into that role. But
yeah,
like can you do it being in the same situation as the character or is it a little bit too much for
those
you?
be the best. Those be the best situations when you're going through what that character is going through. Now, if you have to smile and be this jolly, chipper, happy, go lucky character, then that's the real challenge because it's like you got to set aside. Like I said, you got to set aside all that personal shit
Right.
because
And
like
you
when
gotta
you
create
yeah,
the
and you got to create it. You got to go to this happy place where like happy and you positive and shit. So I feel like the best shit be the real life shit that you're going through, like the real life experiences that you go through. That'd be the best shit to put into your art.
right. I
Hmm.
agree. Okay. Let's see. When the roles slow down, how do you keep your sense of self worth intact? So like now how shit be slow, we ain't getting
Yeah,
booked for nothing. How do you keep your mental health
I
intact?
got multiple things going on to the point where it's like I don't depend on a role coming in for me because like I chose to take a little off from acting, like a little time off from acting.
Yeah, because
Just
we ain't even been doing
yeah.
skits.
Yeah, I mean, we gonna get back to that, but nah, I was saying like now, if you was to ask me this, like, if you was to ask me this, like 3, 4 years ago, yeah, it was stressful because that was back when I was like just only acting. You know what I'm saying? And when the role slowed down, yeah, it was stressful because you like, man, I ain't got no work coming in. I want to whoop, whoop, whoop. But in between time, I was doing skits. Like I'll be
Right.
doing skits or you know what I'm saying? Or I'll be putting together like my own web series and stuff like that. The best thing to as an actor to keep yourself busy is to create your own.
Right. That's true. That is true. Because I'm finding out, like I said,
Hmm.
finding out working behind the scenes. I like behind the scenes. Like I
Hmm.
really love doing that. So,
Hmm.
in order for you to figure out what you want to do in this acting world, you just have to dibble and dab, be an AD one time, maybe figure out what you want to do because that's what I'm doing, just to figure out how I want to do.
Hmm.
Okay, so what does rejection feel like to you as an actor, and how do you bounce back from it?
Rejection, like being rejected for a role.
Yeah, role from people acting like they want to give you opportunities, type of shit.
Oh, yeah. I never really tripped off being rejected from a role. Like maybe for like getting like rejected from a role where they brought you. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was supposed to be on. Was it Superfly? That's the one with That's the one with like Trevor Jackson and Big
I don't
Bank
know.
Black. And, yeah, I think it's Superfly. It's the new installment of Superfly. I was supposed to be in Superfly. I was supposed to be one of the main character Don Priest's homeboys. You know what I'm saying? But and they brought us in for like 2, 3 auditions. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was traveling all the way to Chamberlain, like driving all the way to Chamberlain to get to them. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Yeah, but yeah, that was I think that was the only time like I ever been pissed off about not getting a role because it's like it's just the amount of time you put into,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, trying to get that role and
Mhm.
stuff like that. But no, I just kept it pushing. I just kept it pushing, and bigger opportunities came my way. As far as like rejecting like people not want to give opportunities. Like I said, I've always been a creative, so it just made me create my own.
Right.
For real, like I was the type of nigga like I never really asked people for shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in the times that I was asking people for shit, I just never felt right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I've always saw the, you know what I'm saying? The you know what I'm saying? The I always saw the, god damn, what's the word I'm looking for? No, I don't want to say consequences, but just,
Yeah, like you know that it's
yeah.
gonna be
I
something that's gonna
always
come
saw the
out of this.
negative results behind
Right.
trying to ask somebody for something instead of just working and then letting them come to you. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? They should say just work in the industry of come to you.
Yeah, they sure will. I like that. Okay. Have you questioned if you were ever still called to this path? We'll pull you back in. Like sometimes do you question like, am I supposed to be on this path? If I'm doing what I'm supposed to do? And when you do think of it, what pulls you back in to make you feel like what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing?
It just be real life, you know, real life stuff, like real life struggles, real life that'll take a toll on any creative. That'll take a toll on any entertainer. Cause it's just like us as entertainers, we like to keep ourselves delusional, which is the best way to be.
Yes.
But you got a lot of people around you that are not on the same wavelength as you mentally, and they trying to bring you back down to reality. No, don't bring me back down to
Right.
reality.
Trying to humble me.
Don't bring me back down to your, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
to your sick ass reality. I don't want to be in your reality. My reality is me being delusional, knowing that I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be doing this
Right.
in the next few years. So it's just a matter. God keep me there.
Timing. Yep.
God keep me there. God keep me there, and just looking at my work. You know what I'm saying? When you look at your work, it really reminds you, I'm made for this. I'm built for this.
Yeah. And you can't, like, I'm not gonna give up. I didn't came this far.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna give up
Exactly.
now. Hell nah.
Exactly. You just got to keep. It's the word in the world. You just got to keep your. You just got to keep the word in your face. The world is gonna tell you you can't do it.
Right.
The word is gonna tell you you can do whatever the fuck you put your mind to.
That's true.
For
And
real.
that's right. Okay. How do you separate your characters from your personal pain when the roles hit too close to home?
Separate my characters from my personal pain. I'm kind of good at hiding my emotions, so it's just it ain't it ain't never been a problem for me. Like I don't know, I know for some people like it hit home for them, and it kind of like bother them and stuff like that.
Right.
But anything that ever bothered me, like in real life, it never bothered me on set because it's like it's a way to vent. It's a
Right.
way to vent. Like I told you, fuck friends for me was therapy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like God was telling me instead of going to go deal with them people, you know, and instead of giving them energy and going to deal with them personally, you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm tired, I've been wanting to fight you and shit. Like you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So instead of giving them energy, put it in your art. You know what I'm saying? So it just that's the best way to do it. Your art is that therapy to get all that out. That's
Right.
the best way to vent.
I agree. Okay, well we closing out. This was a good show. I really like
Hmm.
this. Um, if you can, you know what? If you can give your younger self some advice, what would you what would it be?
Keep them haters out your life and keep God in. Don't listen to nobody. God has all the answers. Stick to the game plan that He gave you. Don't listen to nobody. The world is not here to save you. The world is here to lie to you. Keep God in your life and keep them haters about it. For real.
I know that's right.
That is the number one key to success. Keep them haters out your life
And
and
keep
keep
God first.
God in it. Keep
Yeah,
them haters out your life and keep God in it. God has the answers to everything you need to know to go through your journey.
I agree.
God saved my life. Me and God has been locked in like this for a year and a
Right.
half, and I haven't been. I couldn't be any happier.
I know that's right. Well, I like that. Okay.
Mhm.
I like this. This was a good interview. Did you
That
like the interview?
I loved it,
Okay.
and I could like telling my younger self. I can go on and on telling my younger self more and more
What's
shit, but
another thing you would tell your younger self?
that's about the best way I can sum it up. Because keep them haters out your life and keep God in it. They're ungrateful for greatness. They're
Mm,
ungrateful for greatness. Keep them haters out your life and keep God in it.
I like that. That's definitely a jewel. Y'all take that, put that in y'all pocket because it's very true. And learn to stop taking things so personal. I had to learn
Hmm.
that. It's not all about you. People got, everything is not all about you. Don't take things personal. When
Hmm.
your time is your time and opportunities, like I used to get mad about opportunities, but I feel like shit, the right opportunities came is because I waited.
What's for you is what's for you. For real, for real.
Exactly. That is true. So yeah, I want to thank my good friend Chewy for coming and doing this podcast with me. Because like I said, he was my first inspiration when I started acting 8 months ago, and he was the first person I ever like got on camera and did anything with as far as skits, and I do appreciate you for that. And
Want to hear
yeah,
one more?
you want
I
to
can
do it?
go all day. You want to hear one
Yeah, go
more?
ahead, do one more. Sure.
Knowing and applying equals the results. Knowing and not applying equals the punishment.
I like that. I like that.
I ain't gonna keep dropping this many gems on y'all, man. For real.
No, I like that one though. We need these jewels.
I
I
need
like
to.
it.
So when I tell you God saved my life, I can send all this to you. For real.
Oh wow. Yeah, give me that so I can put it in my notes.
Hmm.
But yeah, do you want to do any last minute closing? Oh, let them know where they can find you at on IG and your next project and where you going.
Y'all can follow me on all platforms at the real Chewy. That's at the real CHUEY. This Atlanta's own Playboy Chew, Big Chew up in the building. Check this out. It's a cold white thin line between a friend and a op. They'll crack jokes all day, but niggas will never give you props. He a out of town ass nigga. I already got his dot. All that sneak this in my hood like his ass won't get shot.
Oh, I like it. And I just said I was gonna have my guests like we're gonna do like an improv for the actors and the people that rap. We're gonna
Hmm.
do that. So he was the first person to
Fuck it.
do
A year
that.
ago around this time, I had me an all-star team. So I found out the love was fake and shit wasn't all what it seemed. My gun collect got a sun reflect. They all come with beams. And they handing out headshots the way they all causing scenes. I done seen way too much. Ain't got no patience for a hater. Nigga say he was gonna take my life. I told him do me a favor. You went fucking with me back then. Don't try to kick it to me later. Two things I hate in this world is a lie and a fucking clout chase.
Oh, and on that, we out of here. We out of
It
here.
sound better on the track and shit.
Oh, we out of here.
We
Thank
out
you
of
for
here.
watching Pop Your Shit. So, ain't nobody fucking with you. Ain't nobody fucking with you. I love it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
This was
ending
fun,
this.
man.
We
Bring me back
liked
for
it.
season 2.
No, you coming because you with them, so you gonna be on the show
Save
with
it
Mike
live.
Beasley.
I want to see your comments and shit.
Save it.
Hell yeah.
I do save it. You mean put it in view, like right here?
Oh, okay.
But
Do,
I
do
delete
your
the
comments pop
video.
up?
I don't know. I don't know.
I want to see the comments.
But my comments pop up on here too.
Okay, cool.
Should I delete this one?
Uh,
Or put it up a little bit? It's on IG. Should I keep it up a little bit?
keep it up. Keep it up just for right now.
Okay, so post it.
Yeah, just keep it up for right now.
How long? Cause
Just shit, just 2 minutes. I just want to look at the comment. Cause I know I had a lot of my people pop in.
so I'm share it.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, so I've been seeing you with a lot of people I know. Like
And
a
then
lot.
like yesterday,
Um,
the girl that got signed to Jazzy Faye, um, she the one invited me out. She invited me. So Young Av hit me up today. He's like, "What you doing?" It's Akon. That was yours or mine?
that's mine.
Okay, so that was mine. I can pick it up. Um, she was like, "Akon birthday party tonight." I was like, "Oh, okay."
What's
Remember
her name?
Cece?
Cause Rozzy fuck with Jazzy
Her
Face.
name Tawana. Tawana.
So,
She just got signed to Jazzy Faye like last week. I'm
how
about to
you
show
spell
you.
her name?
TIUA. I'm about to show you.
I think I've seen that name before. I saw you, I saw you with my girl Ashley, and I saw you
I think was we together?
on set. And then I saw you with the real aunties and shit.
Yeah,
You
cause
look boss
I
lady and all that.
yeah, and
Hmm.
that's crazy how I got even. Damn, hold on. That's crazy how I even got that shit